Diathlete for Manchester.
Hey y'all, we're Kinfo, and you're listening to The Morning Ride with our buddy, Stephenville's Coma King, Jody Lee. Hell yeah, baby.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
Hey, I'm Corey Kent, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
Who?
Hey everybody, I'm Terry McBride here on the morning ride.
Name sounds familiar, doesn't it?
All right, welcome in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studio. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get everything going here. I was talking to Jim and I wasn't prepared.
It's a Monday morning.
It's a Monday. We done time traveled this weekend.
Yeah, we did. Shoot, man.
Traveled back in time. Spring forward. Yeah, forward. We went forward.
It always messes me up.
I think the other way messes me up more. I feel more tired when we gain an hour,
Right.
and than I do when we lose an hour.
Well, that actually, it just drives me crazy. They have us do this in the first place because it don't do no good to change the time on your devices. What's
True. I say that in my wish song. That was one of my wishes. We could always live on daylight savings time.
Yeah. What's the deal here?
I like it when it stays light longer,
Right.
so you can get more accomplished.
Exactly right.
It's one of my things. I hate when it gets dark at like 5 o'clock.
I know. I like day drinking and all, but not when it's still like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
It's much better. Like,
too soon, as they say.
you know what I'm saying?
Too soon. Well, I guess we should thank our great sponsors making it possible for us to do this morning show every day. Thank you to Triple Crown, Ford, and Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
I don't know. I watched The Karate Kid. You know.
I done been watching Kung Fu.
All right. Intellectual property.
I need intellectual interviews. Now, what does he say? Intellectual. I don't know. I have to play that later. We'll play that in the next break. The morning ride brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning. If you need an AC,
Cole Wishy.
or find him online at brazosriverac.com. I talked to him just the other day, and him and Dana Deathridge, one of our other great sponsors, Double D Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be working up some kind of big deal coming up in April, and want the Five and Dimers involved in that. And
Let's do it, man.
so I think
We
I've
want
convinced.
nickel and dime you.
I've convinced them once they get all the details done, Wacy and Dana are going to come in at the same time and be on the morning show with us.
That's cool, man.
So
that's going to be a
and-
good morning.
Yeah, and we'll get some of those brisket breakfast burritos we've been promised.
I got to have me some of those.
And he promised. You know, he lives here now, so it shouldn't be that hard to bring us some.
Texas barbecues. Where
Just
it's
saying,
at.
you know, they're closed on Mondays. It'd be a great day for Dana just to drop on by with some breakfast. Oh, man. Check them out in Bluffdale, Texas, though.
Oh, yeah.
Double D Barbecue and Catering. And brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
Is your trash in a Bailey?
Call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
Great folks over at Wiley Disposal.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're in the need for insurance, check out our friends at Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Cannonball!
I just needed a break from it last week. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
That was awesome.
Had to go back old school. And brought to you by Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
Because if you want the cream of the crop,
We got to rise to the top.
call the A-Team.
Oh, man. Well, good to be back. We did miss Friday because of food poisoning.
Yeah. Thanks, Allsops. Appreciate it.
You think that's what it was for real?
For real.
I think it's because they, they're not owned by the same people anymore.
Yeah, that's got to be it. I mean,
Or it could be because they changed up their stores now, where it's got that fancy thing with food in it and fancy drinks.
I don't know, man.
Made it all fancy. It needed to be the old way, like it used to be.
Yeah, for real. Where they grab a chicken out the back. And,
Back in my day, all ships killed their own food.
see, it's chicken. You like this one right here? No, it'll be ready in about 15, 20 minutes.
It's like how rich people pick out their lobsters.
They throw the whole thing into a deep fry.
Why do people every day? They know I'm on the morning show. You know I'm on the morning show. Why are you calling me? Why?
Everybody wants us to do call-ins more often.
That's why I don't. Good morning, Kelly Micken. She's tuned in this morning.
Top of morning to you.
Let's see what the national holidays are.
Yeah.
Besides time travel.
See where we're at.
I heard an old man say that. That's why I keep saying that at the. I heard him say that at the convenience store. He goes, "Oh, don't forget this weekend." He says, "Time's gonna change. We're gonna time travel." I was like, "Okay,
Right on, man.
let's see." What the heck? National 311 Day.
Okay. Everybody should call 311, I guess. What is 311?
We're about to find out. It's an annual reminder that 311 is a resource for communities around the country to connect to their city and non-emergency services. The 311 system is the non-emergency number to call. I guess instead of 911, you call 311. Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, cool.
911 emergency, non-emergency, 311.
Okay. Right on.
I didn't even know that existed.
I didn't either.
I thought they were talking about that group 311.
Yeah. Whoa. Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa.
It is National Funeral Director and Mortician Day.
Oh, okay. Recognition for them fellers and fillets.
Yeah, National Funeral Director and Mortician Day.
Right on.
But wait, here's an exciting one. And this was not a thing back in our day. Like now it is a thing. National Promposal Day.
What is promposal?
Oh, now it's a big thing. Like when if you ask a girl to go to prom, you got to do like you're proposing to get married, basically. It's got to be a big orchestrated event that you can put on Instagram or to the TikTok.
I see.
Which they're about to ban.
Are they banning TikTok?
They're trying to pass a bill to ban TikTok in the U.S.
Really? How are they going to keep everybody from...
And Joe Biden said that if it goes through, he's signing it.
But how?
Because evidently he don't like the TikTok.
But how are they going to keep people from actually signing on to a TikTok?
I guess they're going to make it not work in the U.S. I'm sure they can do it.
Everybody's going to be crying because
People are going to be mad.
Yeah.
But they think TikTok's selling people's information to China.
That sounds bad.
I'm like, why would China want my information?
Be afraid, China.
They think I have my information, they'd be like, oh, crap.
Now, what it is like, let it go, because there's all kind of rednecks building like redneck contraptions that will kill people,
Yeah,
like,
but that's probably not
check out this zip gun I made out of a
true. That might be on TikTok, actually.
Oh, it's all over there. And then, so then, that prime minister of China or whatever is going to get on there. He'll be like, oh, hell no, we don't want to mess with these people. Did you see what that guy did with the lawnmower? No.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Like, they're making...
They made a weapon with battery power now.
Yeah, what... I think this
it
one
ain't
guy...
got no gas in it.
He made a potato gun, but it shoots PVC pipe. What?
I seen a guy. Yeah, man. I seen some making some potato guns that shoot them like fast, like way out there. Like you just feel.
You know how much PVC there is in America?
That Aquanet from the 80s in there, like, lighting it.
You see a potato go through a brick wall. That stuff will scare the hell out of China. Let them see the TikToks.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's all they're finding out.
Maybe we just need to make better TikToks.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But it might be a gone thing. But anyway, it is National Promposal Day, so be looking for some promposals.
Yeah.
It's got to be a big orchestrated event now.
Ladies, don't let him get by with a weak promposal.
Yeah, used to it was more like the Jeff Foxworthy version. Like,
Yeah.
you want to?
Yeah.
That was all it was. You want to?
You want to go?
And they're like, yep. There you go.
Yep.
Done.
That's the truth.
It is also National Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day. That's a very specific
Very specific.
National Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day.
But if I just want pancakes with peanut butter on them,
Well, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
it's kind of kooky.
The Caitlyn Jenner theme song. And also, it is National Worship of Tools Day. I don't think
I'm pretty sure the Bible says you're
don't
not supposed to
worship
do
things.
that. Don't worship idols.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to worship things, especially tools.
Oh, that's a bad thing.
We're trying to get a tool out of the office right now.
Oh, crap. That's a broken tool.
Don't worship tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe that's even a thing.
It's what it says. Worship.
All right.
And then followed by National Johnny Appleseed Day.
Okay.
Also,
Johnny
don't
Appleseed.
eat the apple.
Don't eat the apple.
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed was a dude who did some stuff.
Make some apples grow. But this one's my favorite. I saved it till last.
Okay.
It is National Napping Day.
Okay.
Day after return of daylight savings time, napping day.
All right.
I might have to take one today. I've been up since 4. You've been up since 4.
Yep. I'm not getting no nappy today. We got a session in the studio.
Yeah, you be working.
I be working, dog.
Good morning, JB Cloud, one of my favorite DJs
Heck yeah,
in the whole
man.
wide world.
What's up, dude?
I can't wait to see his outfit for the T3R Awards. I hear rumor.
I bet he's gonna go.
Hear
ham.
rumor he's coming even more snazzy than normal.
I'm wearing my rhinestone zoot suit with a top hat.
I was gonna wear a nudie suit and they told me I had to have clothes. So I changed my
Yeah, I got trouble for that too.
Evidently a nudie suit is not a clear suit.
See, and
I was really confused by that.
I took a shower curtain, made a suit and everything. My wife said, "You're not supposed
That's what
to
I
do
said.
that."
And I said, what you see is what you get. Yeah. JB says, shh. I'm not going to tell any secrets. I'm just saying I heard rumor. JB always looked sharp.
Heck yeah.
He always had like the cool boots, you know. He was like the DJ all of us other DJs looked up to. We were down here. He was up in the JB Clouds.
I've never been good at dressing myself. You know, my wife, she tells me things look good, and I'm like, that looks bad. I'm not gonna wear that.
Rumor has
you know?
it that ZZ Top wrote that. Love a girl crazy about a sharp dressed man. That's about JB. That's the rumor I heard.
I bet.
I wondered if that wasn't how they got, their special guest last year
It could be.
was ZZ Top. So maybe that's how.
I heard that he's cousins with all of them.
There's supposed to be special guests again this year. I don't know who it's going to be, though. They don't let that out. It's secret. It's all secretive. Shh. It's secretive. Oh, my goodness. They let Jericho Burley out of the nut house, too.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he's out and walking
I
around.
guess he's out.
Good for him.
Good morning, Miss Beverly.
Top
She's
of the morning to you.
Monday.
It's a Monday of Mondays. But you know what? The sun's coming out. It's starting to look nice out there. Looks like the clouds are receding. It might be a sunny day.
This morning. Might hear from sunny day today. Who knows?
It could be.
It's supposed to rain a lot Thursday.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, dang it. I know we're supposed to like rain. I don't.
Well, it's great, and you should never not want it. That's what my grandpa said. Being a farmer,
I know.
you always want the rain.
I know. And
But-
I've been doing that work my whole life. But the fact is all the things that I want to be doing are always disrupted by rain. You know what I mean? Playing music, recording music, shooting things, catching things on fire. All things that are hindered by rainfall.
And then on top of that, today is Monday.
Monday.
Ron hates Mondays. Hell, I'm not crazy about them either. I also don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays.
I've been saving that.
That's awesome.
Ron hates Mondays. Man, we had a good time this weekend. Though we got to go do a really cool event, and you and Maura did a great job on sound.
It was all her,
the big
man.
benefit.
She's the best.
Man, it was awesome. Some great, talented folks.
I was just a stage manager. She was making everybody sound good.
Some great, talented people. It was good.
Yeah, it was fun. I was really impressed by all the talent that he brought out there. Everybody was very.
I tell you what, if you get a chance to
very
go
good.
to see Race Ricketts and Nick Brumley and Presley Hell together, their harmonies are crazy.
Yeah.
They started off their set with just like sick harmonies, no music,
Yep.
just harmony. I'm like, what?
Yep. No, you know what I
It's
want?
amazing.
You know what I want to see next? I want to see the Wilder Blue and those three.
That was my idea.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my idea.
Maybe that's where I heard
That was
it.
my
you
idea.
know, but it got
I
stuck
was
in my
pitching
brain.
it to them the other night.
That needs to happen.
Yeah.
You're right about that. You
So
were
there'd
right.
be so many
You
harmonies.
might have said it to me too. It got stuck in my brain. You know?
Thanks, eHarmony.
I just want to thank eHarmony for the 3 parts.
Great threesome.
Threesome of harmonies. I mean,
There's
Dang
old Mike Jones. He says rain makes corn and corn makes whiskey. Yeah.
whiskey makes me a jerk.
Rain makes Jeb and the roads messy.
Yeah. It's always a crap show whenever I drink whiskey. I'm
Yeah,
fine on tequila, but whiskey just
Whiskey
it's
Jeb
bad.
is a different
It's
person.
bad, man.
I remember when I first started hanging out with you, and Em told me that don't give him whiskey, and I was like, psh, tell me what to do. And then I did, and then I'm like, oh, and now I see why.
You see, the thing about me and drinking whiskey is that I always wake up with less friends than I went to sleep with when I do it. You know,
My problem is I end up with more,
it's
and
all
they don't want to leave.
It's all the better. Yeah. Oh man,
It's true.
I always get in a fight when I'm drinking whiskey. It just like pretty much never fails.
Good thing you don't do that no more,
Yeah. It depends.
for the most part,
Timing's right,
unless evil arises.
or somebody doesn't pay us at a venue.
That's true. We'll just leave that right there. That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that. I think it's famous Texas Homegrown Studios coffee's ready for
I brought my favorite mug out today. You know, when they say pick your poison.
some coffee.
Yes, I would love some coffee.
All right, everybody notice that
And
I'm
you-
filling it up all the way
Left-handed.
left-handed.
That's even crazier. That's skills right there. See, that's what you didn't realize it, but I'm like Miyagi. And I thought if I put the coffee pot on your left side and you have to pour with your left hand, it's like training. It's like painting the fence
Wax on
and waxing the
wax
floor.
off.
Like something's going to break out and I'll be like, left hand pot, coffee pot.
Yeah, I'm actually ambidextrous because I had amnesia when I was 13, and I woke up thinking that I was a lefty, and so I just started doing everything with my left, and that's how that happened.
Did you see where Jake Paul's going to fight Mike Tyson? That's
No.
the big news.
No, and that last thing I said was BS, by the way.
Jake Paul.
Never heard that.
Jake Paul is going to fight Mike Tyson.
That's awesome because Tyson's going to knock him across the continent. I mean, Tyson's old, but he ain't that old. He's still the baddest man alive in that boxing ring.
Well, they're like, oh, he's old. I'm like, he's only 57.
He's not that old. He's still the bad.
Have you seen his training?
Man, I just hope that Jake Paul has his Tyson-proof earmuffs on.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. But I've got a picture. I wish I could put it on the screen, but I forgot to send it to myself. I'm just gonna hold it up.
You know what that means, right?
What's that?
That means Jake Paul is the guy. He's the guy. Tyson's been waiting to take all this aggression from everybody making fun of him for all these years out on one dude. And
Look,
Jake Paul's going to die.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of got to be rigged. I mean, it's got to be. But Jake Paul, I'll give him this. He is a great marketer, and he sold it, to Netflix. So it's not going to even be pay-per-view. It's free on Netflix if you have Netflix. and it's going to be in Arlington at AT&T Stadium.
I'm going to watch that for sure.
But
Tyson's last fight.
I found an actual picture of the promo shot. This is the promo shot.
I have that game on Nintendo One. I have that game.
Mike Tyson and
I have that game on fucking.
they're great.
On Nintendo One, I have that game.
Yeah, what was that? The real names to Jake Paul was Glass Jaw Joe or something like that.
They all had funny names.
Yeah, I think it was like Joe Glass or something. I don't know.
Oh man,
that was. But back then we thought that was really good
super
graphics.
great graphics. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god,
That looks just like Mike Tyson.
looks just yeah.
It's hard to show on the
Is that
camera.
before the tattoo on the face too?
Yeah. I've been seeing lots of funny stuff. People using the Hangover clip, where he knocked the guy out.
Yeah, dude.
And Tyson's gonna kill Jake Paul.
He's the baddest man alive in that boxing ring. You're not going to beat
I've seen
him.
him asking other boxers about
He
it.
beat up Ip Man,
I've seen him asking other.
mostly.
I've seen him asking other boxers about it, and this one guy was like, "Jake Paul's gonna get killed." Like Tyson, like they were like Tyson, like there's like only a couple people that were born like with that mentality. Like it's like death walking into the ring, And he talked about he'd fought all these guys as boxer. He's like, I fought all these people, and he goes,
Dude's a
and he goes,
savage,
I would beat Jake Paul. He goes, but I don't even want to get in a ring with Mike Tyson. Not even now.
I don't even want to meet the guy.
Crazy, but they showed Tyson training with this trainer guy. He just like pop, 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 like super fast, just and hard.
Yeah.
Knocking the guy, and then they showed Jake Paul training. And it was like,
Yeah, he's
that'd
going
be-
to a coma. That's his next stop. Seriously. He's going to be knocked out in like 10 seconds, and he ain't going to wake up for like a week because he's going to hit him so hard he's going to forget his name.
it's pretty bad.
It's going to be so bad,
It's pretty
dude.
bad.
That dude's a juggernaut, man. He goes through walls, you know
That'd
what
be
I'm
like
saying?
if Stevie Ray Vaughan was still alive, and some young kid says, "I'll challenge you to guitar."
Some young guy was... No,
So, yeah.
It's
You
messed
know what I'm
up,
saying?
man.
Like,
It's messed
just
up,
because they're
dude.
old don't mean they're still not great.
No, if anything, I'd be more afraid of Tyson with old man strength,
Evidently, Jake Paul has
You know,
never
you're right.
watched secondhand lines.
right? or just watch Tyson's fights, just one of his fights.
They've been showing some of them, but I mean, he bit off an ear. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And then in the Super Bowl thing, he gave it back to me. He threw your ear back. Sorry, Evander.
it's crazy.
They made a big joke out of it on that Super Bowl
But,
special.
I mean, he bit a guy's ear off. And I remember one time my friend had bought pay-per-view. He was so excited, but spent all this money on pay-per-view for the Mike Tyson fight, and invited all these people over to his parents' house. His parents were out of town. They had this big house and had food. Everybody brought food. It was like this big old deal. And
Yeah.
we watched like 2 hours of pre-fight stuff. And then it was the fight where Tyson threw one punch basically and knocked the guy out. And we're all
Yeah.
like, well, thanks for thanks for having us over. He was like, I spent all that money on a fight, and now everybody's leaving. Yeah, it was quick.
Tyson, he's the baddest man alive in that ring, dude. I'm telling you, there ain't nobody ever been able to touch him.
But Tyson was provoking him to do it. He had T-shirts made that said, "Sign the contract, big boy."
It's because Jake runs his mouth.
Yeah, and so Tyson just kept. He gonna get a good payday on that one.
You watch, he's gonna be in the ring, and Jake Paul's gonna be like squaring up with him, and Tyson's gonna hit him like just playing with him, and he's gonna go, "Oh God!" And he's gonna like, "All right, I'll give you $1 million to throw the fight. $2 million. Oh come on, $3 million."
Tyson, nope.
No, it's over. Over.
But people are gonna watch it just to see what happens.
I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch. I never liked that Jake Paul guy. He's not a good person.
Hey, there's Mike McCarroll. How you doing, brother?
What's up?
Long time no talk to.
Yep.
He's been busy.
He has.
That's a lot of fun when he came in.
That was awesome, man.
I liked having him in studio. We got some of his music and some more of the A-Team coming up too.
Oh
We
yeah.
got some new stuff Beverly sent me also.
It's all good.
So
it's
we got,
always
got
good.
that happening on the morning ride.
Heck yeah.
And we're gonna have a special guest later this morning.
Yeah, that's right. We got Ross Bullock back in.
Yeah,
he's going to be cutting some more music with us.
So he said, "Come on the morning show with us. Why
That's
not?
right.
Why not? If you're gonna be here, come a little early.
Come on.
Come a little early." But working on getting a lot more guests in studio. Now that I'm feeling better and I know I'll be here, I just didn't want to schedule people and then not be able to be here. But
Yeah.
good Lord willing, I think I'm feeling better
Heck yeah, man.
for the most part. I'm getting there. My new machine started working better again,
Good.
so that's a good thing.
That is
My motor's running. Get your motor running. It's weird though. Got so many machines. I'm worried about AI. That's my new fear.
AI.
So they can like read my statuses and stuff through Wi-Fi. They can read all my machines in my body. So I'll never be able to hide. Right. So if things go down, you don't want to hang out with me because they're going to find me, and I can't pull them out because it's keeping me alive. But I have a feeling. I think it'd be a great movie though. Like
Just get a tank.
I think it'd be a cool movie though, like where like AI figures out I have all these machines in me, and then it just turns me into like a superhero. And they're trying to like AI's trying to make me into this like fighting machine for AI, but then my mind is too strong, and I become like a redneck robot. And I turn
things,
and the machine that they created has turned on them. AI meets GI.
If there's anybody, movie producers in the audience, y'all let
AI
us know.
Jody coming soon.
Coming soon to a
You thought
theater
G.I.
near you.
Joe was bad? Wait for AI Jody.
That's awesome.
It's like you hear me beeping, and I'm like, I don't do updates, punk. Why can't they stop him? Because he's Android.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah, it would just be sound bites like coming off the computer. All the ones I use, but it'd be like all the bad.
Just reminded me that
Dirty Harry and John
when
Wayne.
it says, "I'm feeling lucky" on the search engine. Are you feeling lucky,
punk?
It's awesome.
AI Jody. I like it. I think it'd be a great movie. I think it'd be a great movie.
AI Judy
AI tried to corrupt him.
and the processors.
They turned him into a fighting machine, but they didn't know that his redneck blood was so strong. Now, the weapon they created to fight you has turned on them.
It shows you
It's
driving
AI
around,
Jody.
driving around in a tank made out of a tractor that you welded onto.
No, it's like one of those Tesla cars, but I put a motor in it.
I think in like a post-apocalyptic world, they would take motors out of other cars and stick them in the Tesla bodies. Be like, this looks way cooler, but it doesn't have a motor.
Yeah, just put a big motor, and it's like got pipes sticking out of it.
I've always thought I wanted to make like a post-apocalyptic cruiser out of like, I want to get a pontoon boat,
Yeah.
and then get a car and park the car in the middle of it and run the drive shaft for the car motor down in with a prop and all that stuff underneath of it, and then so where you sit in the car and drive the pontoon boat.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Or you get a truck.
Truck. Hey, I gotta jack it up, man. It's gotta be
Stick it on
tall.
there,
It's gotta be
you
tall.
know.
You've put some thought into this. I like that.
And I think it'd be awesome.
You've put thought into the post-elliptic thing, haven't you?
Oh yeah, post-apocalyptic. I do great in that. You know, I'm not great at making money, but I can make stuff out of nothing. You know,
You'd be like Mad Max.
I would.
Like, yeah. So it'd be AI Jody and Mad Jib.
people would be bringing me their homemade breads and things and bartering for things to be made, like weapons and cars. You know, they'd be like, we made flaxseed bread and we made you 2 shirts, but we need you to make us a shotgun. Okay,
I do like
got
some
you.
bread.
I got you right here.
You wouldn't happen to have any butter, would you?
Bring me some galvanized pipe and a wooden mallet.
I could see you doing that. If you needed to Google anything, just ask AI Jody.
We'd make it. We'd be all right.
Be great.
You know, that's what they say is, you know, whenever, if the grid ever goes down, all the people in cities just going to be like completely screwed, you know. But I feel like most people would be okay.
And you'd be
if they
like,
just figured
so,
it out,
and
you know?
yeah, and so like, since the computers like adapted me and stuff, then you'd be like the one that repaired me. Like after I got in these fights with these robots, I come back, and then you just keep making me more redneck.
I'd be like that dude. I'd be like the mechanic, you know, in Batman's lair.
Yeah,
something like that.
you like keep making me more redneck though, and I
Right.
just keep getting bigger with more stuff.
What we need to do is we
Yeah.
need to add on right here. We're gonna put on a minigun. Let's hang that right off of there.
My arms like shooting out bottles with rags in it, like what Molotov cocktails.
Coming to a theater near
Anybody
you.
know somebody that makes movies? Let us know. We got a great idea. Make millions.
Robert Rodriguez, I know you're listening. Go ahead and just
Could be the
make
new
yourself known.
The new Marvel character, redneck
AI Jody.
AI Jody, the redneck robot.
Right in the beginning of the trailer, dude with a mullet walks up and says, "Hi, Jody."
Hey, Jody. I like it.
Right on. It's gonna happen now.
I like it. It's coming soon.
Robert Rodriguez is watching. You know he is. He's always watching our show.
Before it's over, be like I'd be like a transformer, turned into a monster truck. And Luke Bryan tries to jump up on the tailgate and
Just
sing,
run
but
him over.
but I have a tailgate ejection button. No one,
hood of my pie.
no one dances on my tailgate. All right, we gotta go make some phone calls.
Call me Robert Rodriguez. I know you're listening. You can call me up here in a minute. We're gonna talk about this movie.
Y'all stick around. We got more coming your way. It's the Morning Ride here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
Coming soon.
In a world